Hello everyone, Daniel Kerr here. I am remixing some of these tracks that I'm going to be sending out in the email. I have them stemmed out. This track is a low-key banger, kind of an unexpected hit. Definitely has the arrangement for a good dance floor track, and we're going to dissect it in Ableton Live and add our own parts. Let's go. Okay, I got Live open. Have the track that I want to work on, which is Jamback Positive Extended Mix. I've created a folder here called the Ableton Project, which is where I'm going to store the Ableton Live project. I'm going to grab the original track and drag it into Live. I'm going to change this audio channel to white and put the monitor to auto, so it just creates four basically identical audio tracks. Yeah, there's the track. Basically like a softer melodic techno or house. I'm going to start here, drag the playhead to the first kick, and right click, warp from here straight. This is the best way to warp something all the way across the board, but without putting a lot of warp markers in, right? All the transients will be there, but not a lot of warp markers. Okay, the track is done. If I zoom out, I can check the warp. If I go to like 25 here and zoom in, it's perfect. Let's try 113. Zoom, well, that's a good one. Let's try 121. And the track has worked perfect. That's unusual, okay? Usually it requires a bit of finagling, but it's okay. It looks like all these are pretty much right on. So I'm just gonna take this. It says it's 130 beats per minute. My default set is 132, so I'm just gonna go down to 131, or excuse me, to 130. I'm gonna go Control S. I'm gonna go to the folder that I just had open that I dragged this track from. It's called Jamback Positive Extended Mix. So I'm just going to go inside the folder where I want to save it, Ableton Project, and put the name of the project in there. Done. Okay, now if I want to send this out later, I'm going to need to do collect all and save after this, right? What I'm going to do right now is drag this over to a new audio track. I'm actually going to make this red and the track red. That's kind of my color coding. I do have color coding. I'll show you how that works. I'm going to select one of these MIDI channels and I'm going to Control D to duplicate. And on the second one here, which is going to be bass, it's going to be drums, bass, synth, vocals, or other and vocals. Same thing with these audio tracks. Drums, bass, other or synth, and vocals. I'm going to play this for a moment. Actually, I'm going to drag from instruments. I'll drag an operator into the bass MIDI channel here using the QWERTY keyboard. Sounds like it's in C minor so far, so it's in C minor at 130 beats per minute. Now it's possible that the introduction of this track is not going to be the same as the rest of the track, but for now we're going to leave it the way it is. Let's go back to the folder, go to stems, let's drag all these guys in here and pull them up to these audio channels. Now I used the original track from Beatport, and I stemmed it out using OpenVito AI Tools, which is a free AI stem separation tool made by Intel for Audacity, right? And I did a video on that. And you know what? I'll put the link in the top right corner of your screen right now. Anyway, this one here is bass. That's how they do things. Drums, other, vocals. And if I just fire these off. Stemmed out pretty good. We won't know till the vocals kick in. I'm going to color code these right now. This guy and this guy, right click. I used Control to select both of those. And I make the drums dark brown. This guy and this guy, usually dark green. This guy and this guy, these are the synths. Those are blue, dark blue. And then the vocals, I do pink. So I'm going to select all these and I'm going to duplicate them with the Control D. And then I'm going to change these colors as well to match what I just made, to match basically the individual tracks that they're in. Now I'm going to save this. These 4 that are white, I'm going to leave here. They're going to remain unwarped. I'm going to grab all 5 of these guys here and do a Control X. I'm going to go Tab to get to Arrangement View. I'm going to select here and paste. And those are all the tracks. Hit this little guy here so that we can hear them. Now, this one here is the full track. I'm going to put that at the top there. And these guys here, I'm going to keep all 4 of those selected. Zoom in. Going to right click and turn off the grid. Zoom in. And with all 4 of these selected, I'm just going to roll this in until it gets to about here. Then I'm going to zoom this out. Grab all 4 of these again. Pull them over here where they line up just about perfect. Zoom in. I want them to be perfect, okay? That's just about perfect. Now I'm going to drag these out. And with all 4 of these selected, I'm going to hit Shift and Tab, 4 clips selected. I'm going to turn on Warp. And I'm going to change my engine, which is default complex, to Beats. Complex is a good engine for most things that are not the exact tempo that we're working in, but I already changed it, right? Control S. Now, this guy here, I'm going to turn that clip off, and I'm going to turn this entire track off and compress it. Collapse it, I guess I should say. And let's listen. If I go to here, there's some vocals. Oh, I need to turn the grid back on. Let's turn it to narrow. Sorry. Okay, so now we've got some pieces. We're going to basically collapse the drums because until later we're going to leave the drums the way that they are. First thing to go, I think, is some bass. Let's hear this. I'm going to turn that track off. So we're hearing it with no bass. We're going to go up to our operator up here. There it is. You know what? I can hear already that it's an F minor, or at least the bass is an F minor, okay, or is an F. Let's just say that. So from this same area, I'm going to, with that track selected, going to record a bass line using the QWERTY keyboard or your MIDI controller. Long notes. Okay, now what I did, let me double click this, you can see long notes in F, which you couldn't really hear because they were subs. Right at the end, I went from F to F sharp, which doesn't fall in F minor. However, it adds a little drive in a bass line and still will sound coherent with the rest of the elements, right? I'm going to loop this. I'm going to change the length to 8 exactly, which shortens it up a little bit. Pull the end in here. And that way from here, I can stretch this out. We'll stretch it out, what is that, 16 bars? That's probably a lot, but I'm going to Control L to loop that part. And I'm going to go through here and just going to do a little sound design here. Don't want that. How about, no, how about, I'm going to turn the LFO on, turn the filter on, and turn off the pitch of each of these operators. Mount. Okay, was that loud enough? Not even slightly. Interesting. Let's try this one. Add a synth element. Open up our browser, go to plugins. I'm gonna grab, let's try Loom, because that's my favorite. Spectral synthesizer. Remember what I was saying earlier about F sharp not being in the actual scale? It's not. So if I'm hitting F, go up the scale, F, G sharp, A sharp, or B flat, C, right? C sharp. Okay, but if the bass line is, see that F sharp doesn't fall in there, but it fits nicely. So I'm just gonna record some notes. Okay, let's scroll through some presets to find something that's close to what we want, and then we'll do some more sound design. Let's go to polys. Let's try old school. Not too bad, actually, right off the bat. That's weird. Yeah, I hear that, I like it, but I thought this other thing. Okay, that sounds good. Let's mess with it. Go to edit. Make this more plucky. Odd, even, detune. I'm gonna put this into the envelope. To add some heavy compression in this. How about some OTT? I'm gonna use a little flatline, I think. Hold down the mix. Let's go here. I'm going to double that bass line and get rid of it here, and then here. And this track, I'm going to change this out for maybe not Alchemy. I do love Alchemy. Let's use some Massive. Let's go to the browser. Let's go to bass. And let's just grab one of these random. And that's too low, obviously. So let's double click that. Whoops. Control A. I know this camera's bouncy. Sorry about that. Shift up. Okay. Very interesting. Still that's too high now. Control A, shift to down arrow. Oops. That's pretty good. So we'll pull this back to here. Start here. Let's make a copy of this, but make it come in after 1 or 2 bars. Turn off this other synth lines here. I'll put them back on. Amazing. Save this. Now that massive bass is problematic. I can hear problems. But for now, I'm going to leave it. Oh, whoops. I had the loop on. Here it comes. From here, I'm going to make this whole thing a different shade of green so we can keep track of it. Save. Let's make a copy of the synth line. Control D. Let's change the color of it to pretty much that default color. Let's put this here. But what we're going to do on these is we're going to select them all and drag them out. And then on this guy here, this is Loom, right? Let's go to MIDI effects and add an arpeggiator. I'm going to turn off the flat line for now. I'm going to change this to Alchemist's Edition, which is the old Camel Audio Alchemy before the Logic Apple acquisition. And this thing is a ripper, actually. We'll keep it arpeggiated. Let's go to Polynesian Arp. want to look at these notes. Okay. So I want this to be doubled. And let's shorten this. Select all these, Control J to consolidate, turn the loop back on, save, and then see what happens. A bit more repetition. What? Interesting. Okay, let's mess with some voices. Oh, alright, let's find. That's pretty beautiful, huh? Trancey though, really, really like 90s trancey or. Well, let's turn off the modulation for the release. Sustain. Beautiful. I think I'm going to grab that synth and double it. Make it Control G to put it in a rack. Let's grab mouse synth. Let's pull it in there. Very beautiful. Let's find a random preset here. And from here, put one of these guys back in there. We've done a lot of work already. Let's find where a breakdown is. I think the next part is a breakdown. I think I'm gonna add another bass. Starting here, probably. Ah, I see what they did. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna get rid of the synths, I think. See what the bass sounded like. It's not even in there. Okay. So let's get rid of massive. Let's put a put a sublab in there. Really? Oh, whoops. And let's change this to Oh, Sublab's different. I thought I was doing Sub Factory. Anyway, this is fine. Obviously, this is going to change things a bit as far as what we do with the track. Here I went, this guy here, I want a backup here. Okay, loop 16. Loop that section. Mix. Let's try some of these presets out. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I recorded a clip here. Oops. Here's what I wanted. Loop 8. Okay, I'm about to run out of space in my camera, so I need to make this quick. Going to take the going to take both of these. Control C. Boom, Control V, Control C, Control V. I'm going to scroll in here and get rid of, in here, I'm going to get rid of this guy. I'm going to get rid of all of this. And I'm just going to keep this little bit. And I'm going to select all of this and Control J, consolidate, and loop. Here, I'm going to get rid of all of this. I'm going to get rid of all of this. I'm going to select just this stuff, Control J, and loop. And then I'm going to get rid of this. Now let's listen. Let's grab all of these. Whoops. Stretch them out. Loop them and This is jumpy. Let's pull this back and this back. I don't need this. What I need is how about okay, Control J, loop, loop. And let's see if these sound better, hopefully. If not, it's all adjusting, so we'll just keep working with it, but I do need to turn this camera off. Let's listen. Oh no. Oops. No. I want these off. Don't forget to save. Okay, that's pretty good. We'll finish it out later. Okay, so that was a nice start, but those basses were really loud at the end, and I hadn't noticed. But anyway, I'm going to be doing some more stuff with this, and doing more sections, and uploading more videos, showing you how to add effects, and risers, and swells, and crashes, and also to do little drops, right, with driving bass lines and whatnot. We'll get into that in the next few videos. My whole family is on the mend. Everybody's feeling well. There's a slight sniffle here or a cough there, but nothing really too bad, actually. This was the whole experience of COVID was a blessing this time, apparently. There's going to be so much stuff coming that's amazing. If you want to get this track that I worked on and all the stems, all of the tracks that I've been stemming out and remixing on Beatport, which we're going to be doing a lot of over the next few weeks, go ahead and go to Ghostwritten Clips and get on the email list. Happy New Year. Be blessed.